Hi everybody! I wanted to show you this fun project you can do at home all about the inside of the earth. How cool is that? We don't see what's inside the earth, right? We only see what's on top. We see the plants, the water, the sky, but we can't see the inside. But there's so many cool things going on underneath the earth's crust. So for this project, you're going to need something round. I got a bowl. My bowl is big, so I needed 2 pieces of paper because I have to make 2 circles. You're going to need a pencil. You're going to need a stapler, or you can use tape, scissors, and some crayons. Of course, you can use markers, you can use colored pencils, whatever you have, but these are the colors you want. You want yellow, orange, red, green, blue, and black. Okay? Now to start, you're going to want to trace your circle. So you put it down on one piece of paper, hold it in place, and with your pencil, you go all the way around. See? I have a circle on my paper. Then you're going to want to do it on your second piece of paper. Put the bowl down, hold it, and go all around. There's my circle. Now that you have your circles, you're going to take your scissors and you're going to cut them out. Be very careful of your fingers as you follow the line as best as you can and go all around. One circle. Now circle number 2. I have 2 circles. Now, one of these circles is going to be the inside, and one of these circles is going to be the outside. I'm going to start with what I know about the earth. So I'm going to take my green and my blue, and I'm going to make the outside of the earth, the parts I know. So I can try drawing the continents, right? I know that there's North America, that's land. I'm making all my land green. There's South America, there's Africa, Europe, Asia. Asia is a really big continent, right? I can't forget Australia. And I'm going to do Antarctica too, but I'm not going to color Antarctica in because it's all snowy. So I'm going to leave it white. But I used my green crayon to draw a line for Antarctica. See? It's the start of my earth. And now, of course, with the blue, I get to draw the water. Now, when you do your earth, you can make it look how you want to. If you want to add fish in the water, add fish in the water. If you want to draw animals on the continents, go ahead and draw the animals. You know what animals live where, right? You can put a panda bear in Asia. You can put a lion in Africa. Maybe you want to put a kangaroo in Australia. Or a moose in North America. Maybe you want to try to draw a really beautiful butterfly in South America. It's up to you. It's your earth. You can use glitter, tissue paper, anything you would like. However you want to decorate your earth, go right ahead. This is how I am choosing to make mine. Here's my earth with all the continents. Now I have my outside. Now I'm going to do my inside. Now here's the tricky one, okay? I'm going to find the middle of the circle, and I'm going to have to make a lot of layers. So I'm going to have to make a lot of circles and a lot of rings, so I don't want to fill it up right away. I'm going to pick yellow, and right in the middle of my new circle, I'm going to draw a circle. Very carefully, right in the middle, and I'm going to color it in. This is the Earth's core. It's so hot, the hottest spot on the whole Earth, and it's so hot, and there's so much pressure from being on the inside and everything being on top of it, that it's actually a solid. See what I did? It almost looks like an egg, doesn't it? That's the inner core. It's so hot, but it's still solid from all the pressure of everything on top of it. Next, I'm going to want my orange crayon. Now, the yellow is the inner core, but the orange, I'm going to go around the inner core. See how I'm starting to go around it? And I'm going to make a ring, kind of like a donut, around it. This is the outer core. The inner core is yellow, the outer core is orange. Now, it's still super hot here too, but there's not as much pressure on it because it's not all the way in the middle. So this part is actually a liquid. Now you remember when we talked about solids and liquids, right? The inner core, all the way in the middle, that yellow part, is a solid. But this outer core, this orange part, is a liquid. Ta-da! See? The inner core is yellow, the outer core is orange. And now I need my red. I'm going to use my red to go around the orange the same way I went around the yellow. See how I'm starting to go around it? This is called the mantle. The mantle is molten. That means all the metal and the rocks and the minerals are all melted. They're molten and they move around. Sometimes, depending on how it moves, parts of the earth on top might move. And that's how you can get an earthquake. But it's okay. I'm going all the way around like a big red donut to make my mantle. Ta-da! So the yellow part is the solid inner core, the orange part is the liquid outer core, and the red part's the mantle. Now there's one more spot. You see how it's still white? That's what I want to use my black for. I'm going to make the Earth's crust. And I'm just going to color in all that I have left white. Now the crust is actually super, super thin. And it's all made up of rock. The crust is what we walk on. Have you ever seen a loaf of bread and the inside is white and fluffy, but the outside is hard and brown? That's the crust, right? Some friends like to cut the crust off their sandwiches. Some friends leave the crust on. The earth has a crust too, and the crust keeps the mantle and the core on the inside and allows us to have land to walk on. I finished coloring my crust. So I have my crust, my mantle, my outer core, and my inner core. And this is what is inside the earth. So I'm going to put down the inside, and I'm going to put the outside on top of it, like that. So it's perfectly lined up, like hidden like a mystery. And then you can take your stapler or a tape, whatever you have, and staple the top. And now look, now you can open it up and show everybody what's on the inside and then close it back down. I can't wait to see what everyone else's Earths look like. Bye.